Hello, how are you? When you join, say hello. Let me know where you're tuning in from. I am just sharing this. I'm putting this comment here. Let's do this. So anyway, when you join, please let me know where you're tuning in from, as I would love to say hello to you. And if you're on the replay, share, #replay, hello Elias, and share, because I do believe that social media is a tool of connectivity. And if you don't say hello, you don't let me know where you're tuning in from, then I obviously can't say hello to you, or any of the other things that I like to do, which is connect with you and be present. So this is gonna be a shorter live. It's actually really interesting. Before I get into this, well, first, pause. My name is Colleen Gallagher. If you've never been introduced to me, hello. I'm a creator, I'm a writer, I'm an author, I'm a scholar, I'm an online course creator. Stan is on the live. Stan Hunt, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, a stand-up man has joined the live, and we are so excited to have you here, Stan. I wish you could have like a microphone so I could introduce you. Stan is the man. I forget where you're from. I think it's on the East Coast. He is the one that is ever watching and present with where you are in the world. He is the one who actually receives all of the glory that you are as soon as you enter into a space. Stan is the man that you would like to have in your community because he anchors in a light of truth. All right, now back to my live. Stan, I hope you like that. Okay, so we had a few things that I wanted to talk about today. I almost wasn't gonna come on. I was gonna tell you why. So this has actually never happened to me before, and I'm actually gonna post just a post about it. I got my moon cycle, which I don't really talk about a lot in here, but anyway, it's gonna be more present because I feel like I have to talk about it. As the way that I am as a businesswoman or a creator, this cycle, monthly cycle of a woman, it heavily impacts the way I create. So I knew I wanted to do a live today because the 4-week course that I'm doing, Create, Write, Share, Receive, starts tomorrow. And I'm like super excited about it. We had a few new people enroll. A lot of them are the people that have enrolled. I've never been clients before. So that's like incredible. I'm so grateful for every time we receive new people like saying, yes, they're going to create their life. Yes, there's going to be another way they choose to receive life, experience life. Like, yes, I'm just choosing another perspective because the way that I'm doing my life right now just isn't working. And so I'm always so excited for that. But when I woke up, I just felt like so soft and tender. Like I almost felt like a newborn baby, to be honest. Like it was like, I felt like this little open receptor to like all these things. Like I had no idea. And it was just like, oh, like the air was coming by and I was like so sensitive. The way I was cutting my oranges, like my blood oranges, like that was like so sensitive. There was like so much happening. So what I wanted to share anyway is I was like, okay, though, I committed to come on and do the thing in my journal, and I really want to talk about this program because this is an absolute freaking stellar online program. There's nothing I've seen offered like this online, especially at the price point that I'm offering it. It's absolutely crazy. And I wanted to go deeper into it because I feel like a lot of you who watch me, men as well, like I have men and women clients, we're actually growing. When I just looked, because of all the stuff I just did, like last month was there, or this month, whenever I did that man, the How to Make the Awakened Woman Crave You, and I was doing all these blogs for men to like rise, we like increased almost 50% of my clientele being men last month. Like it was insane when we were looking at the data. So, and that's not heard of for a woman online coach. Like I do not know many online mentors, they're coaches that are doing what I'm doing that have so many men in the community that are actually also paying clients. Haven't heard of it. Like men, I feel like who are wanting men to do men work are like looking for men clients. Like it's just wild. So anyway, what I wanted to get into is that a lot of times people look at my life and they think that it's like a fairy tale, which, you know, to be honest, I do want to create the modern day fairy tale. I don't believe it's just between a man and a woman anymore. I think it has a lot to do with your relationships, a lot, especially with family, with children, I do think obviously there's a sacred love component that you always have present, but it's not like this obsessive thing where you guys are just together and like you're this unit. Like you have your own life, he has his own life, and you guys have a life together. And so a lot of you look at my life and you're like, oh, but it's just so far away from me. Like, you know, there's no way that Colleen, I'm not as talented as you. I'm not as smart as you. I'm not as creative as you. You guys, like, I did not grow up as a creative being. Like, you know, I was always in tune or tapped into spiritual worlds, but I was not in an environment where creation was my birthright, really, or was my baseline. And so I like really had to retrain myself to, what's the word? I really had to retrain myself to understand inherently, like, we all are here to be creative. We all are here to have our voice be shared. We all are here to be teachers or educators or product creators or be part of a team that's creating. I don't believe you're meant to just be here for a job that's like, oh, I have to go there, make money. I can't really express who I am. I have to like go in my cubicle and like type on my desk and shh, don't be too loud. And all those things that come with it. Like a lot of you, I think you're in that cycle of I'm 9 to 5, I'm doing this, I don't have another option, I'm in a relationship I don't want to be in because I don't know anything else. I thought this is what I wanted, now I'm understanding that there's another reality. You want to not just like have payment every 2 weeks. Like you want to actually learn how to create things that are assets, like assets that are going to actually grow you money in the long term. So like you could be out having lunch or dinner or doing the things and there's like money coming in because you're enjoying your life. And I really want to teach you this because the digital world, technology era is not going anywhere. It's really just beginning. And how we would have said like real estate was assets before, which I still believe it is an asset. Your digital footprint is going to be an asset. It's going to be the difference between you building a community and a brand and a micro community and being a leader, or being stuck in the never-ending rat race when you're like kind of frustrated your kids because you had a long day and you can't fully be present with them. And just all the things. Like it's just, you're gonna feel like that. And so this program, this online program that we start tomorrow, we start at 10 a.m. as our first call, PST. If you can't attend it, no worries. The recordings are all available. It's 100% online. So if you're not anywhere around me, if you are connected here, you can attend it. And if you can't because of work, you can still get the recording and you still get access to me. And the thing that I do, I'm giving you access to in this recording or in this program of create, write, share, receive, is that you have the opportunity to get 24/7 access to me. So that means that there's an app similar to like a text messaging app where you can like voice me, you can have dialogue with me. I literally like go deep into your mind with you, like into your soul, into your dreams. Like I literally am like talking with you probably daily for 4 weeks. Like the conversations you have in your life, if you are consistently saying, I don't feel well, I'm frustrated, I'm annoying, I feel like there's never enough money, there's this, like you have all these things that are coming up, or I want my spiritual practice to be my daily practice. I want my spiritual practice to be something that I can teach. I want people to see that this world of light and enlightenment and all these other things can make a difference in their life. Then this would be the program for you. This is where I'm literally giving you access to my process of how I've created like 10 online courses. I think it is in 3 years, 3 books. I'm almost on my 4th manuscript. All my books are now going to be published. We just sent my first book to my publisher for the final manuscript that's going to come out January 4th. And this 3rd book hasn't even come out yet, June 8th. Like I'm done with my 4th book before we're even out with the 3rd book. Like it's wild. We have the magazine we just launched. Like we have all my clients are launching things. We have like people that are launching Kickstarters. We have people that are leaving their jobs. We have people that are starting their spiritual practice. We have people that are writing their books. We have people that are writing their first things online. We have people that are growing email lists. Like it's not just me. Like it's like all of my clients as well are growing right now because they're creating in their life right now. They're good enough. Right now you are good enough to create. Right now you are good enough to write. Right now you are good enough to share and express who it is you're meant to be. And right now you're good enough to receive. You are good enough to receive your dreams. You are good enough to receive the relationships. You are good enough to receive everything you desire and more. You are good enough period, as you are right now, and what you've already accomplished in your past, because most likely if you're here, you've been hyper successful like me. And also, you guys, I really need to work on not touching my hair. So if you see me on live touching my hair, please let me know so I can stop doing it. I just noticed it there. Okay, back to what I was saying. The thing that I was going to share is that when you have something to share, you have something to create. No, what was I saying? You are good enough right now. That's period blank. I think a lot of you who are you've created a lot of success, or you're hyperactive at a very young age. You think like, well, I don't have anything to teach. There's no way I could teach about masculine and feminine energy. There's no way I could teach about consciousness. There's no way I could teach about spirituality. Like, who in my current circle is going to listen to me? My current circle is going to think I'm crazy. Like, I know what that feels like. Like, I remember being in Baltimore, Maryland, and I like had a few friends, and have a lot. And luckily there was one guy, I don't know if I would say we really dated, but he was really a sweet guy. And, you know, I kind of like talked with him about some of this stuff, or would say it, but like, I was really fearful to like talk about it, because to the average matrix job, or to the average person that's deemed as successful, the things that you experience in your reality seem crazy. They seem like they're not real. They seem like it's imagination, and people like kind of gaslighted you to believe that what you're perceiving your reality isn't real. And that's why I've created this, because you've got to start having the outlet to create your reality, to create the thoughts going on inside of you, to create the words coming out of your mouth. Because otherwise, if you don't, you're literally going to go crazy. You're going to end up with massive health issues later on in life, or right now. You're going to end up with not really relationships that you're happy with. So ending in divorce or traumatizing things. Like, you know, if you're listening to this and you know, like, there's another way to be in reality. There's another way to express reality. There's another way to share reality. There's just, I'm looking for something more in life. Like, something in my life needs to shift. Something has to change. Like, it cannot just keep going this way. And this is a program for you. There is literally, I've not seen any online person create a process this easily. And no matter what you've gone through, the shame, the harm, I haven't seen anyone create something like this. Like, it's the most simplified process of how to easily change your life, of how to easily receive income and impact and grow a sustainable life instead of living a transactional life. So anyway, that's what I wanted to come on and share. My new podcast that I just released today, episode 51. Highly recommend listening to that. It's 15 minutes after you listen to this, if you can listen. I really talk about this creation energy, and like how this creation intangible system is like throwing seeds in us, and how we release it. And anyway, it's all in this program. So in this program, it's 4 weeks, you and me, 4 calls. You have a private group with access to me. You get 24/7 access to me if you do the VIP option, which is stellar, because the conversations you have and the people you're around are what change your life. And I remember when I couldn't directly change who I was around, I got around mentors. I paid to be around mentors. I paid to have different conversations. Like, I literally paid people just so I could receive a different frequency, because when you have someone that's so invested in you, and someone who's like, I want to hear you, I can hear you, I can see you, I can experience you, and let's have a dialogue of how we can make this reality, everything shifts. Everything shifts. So anyway, that's the good word of today. The episode is on my feed. I highly recommend it. I have another awesome stellar post coming later today. And get in the program. We start tomorrow. I mean, it's just a no-brainer offer. I mean, I don't know anyone who's offered anything like this at this low of a cost. It's just an absolute no-brainer. If you're someone who is a creative, an intuitive, a spiritual person who has not yet started your movement or your creation or your writing or your speaking or your receiving, like, you haven't done all the things, you're still in the matrix, this is for you. Like, it's just a no-brainer. I don't even know what to say. Like, I don't even know what it's costing you. Like, it has to be costing you so much peace. It has to be costing you so much of your mind to like be annoyed at your kids, to have the stupid fight with your partner again and again and again. Like, it has to be costing you so much. Like, it has to be costing you so much to be looking at your bank account to be like, all the money went to drinking again, or all the money went to this drug again, or all the money went to this thing again. Like, you don't even know where the money went. It's like you just got paid and the money's gone. And then you're putting it towards your retirement savings. You're like, when is this retirement going to happen? In like 40 years? Like, who wants to live like that? I just don't understand. Like, I'm so grateful. Like, after I go here, I'm going to a tea ceremony later tonight. I have a thing. I have, like, you guys, I worked this morning, and I'm basically living my life for the rest of the day, and I'm going to receive people like you who are incredible into my program to actually help you then start to receive. Like, I'm literally teaching you what I'm doing moment by moment. So it's just a no-brainer. I don't understand. So get involved, get enrolled. It's costing you a lot to not take action. That's really another message. I love you. Remember that love is, you can only save yourself, and love is a saving grace. So turn your life into the greatest love affair so that you actually become the fairy tale. You create the fairy tale your way, not from the Disney movie, is why we're here. So let me know if you have any questions. Please share it, and see you inside the program tomorrow.